Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy EtzMegaa back with another Undisputed video. So guys, the Undisputed update just dropped. I just updated my game. This is the final update, guys, of the year. So I'm interested to see what stuff's going to be going on in this. I already know a little bit, but let's find out more, guys. Alright, so guys, this update is called the Women's Revolution. It says, hey fight fans, this update brings you 4 brilliant new fighters, a licensed venue, a variety of gameplay changes and more. So the fighters that have been added are Clarissa Shields, Franchon Cruz Dezern, Heather Hardy and Senesa Estrada. So now onto the venues, guys. It says added Mickey Ward's Box to Burn, a licensed venue that mirrors boxing legend Mickey Ward's gym in Westford, Massachusetts. And then over here it just goes on to talk about how they've updated the lighting in the rest of the venues that were already in the game. So I'm going to move on to the general changes now, guys. This is the bit I'm interested in. So it says general changes. Added branding for our new partners Everlast and Riyadh Season into the game. So audio updates, punch sounds, block sounds, grunts, exhales, crowd sounds updated, background audio updated in venues as well, which is good to see. I mean, the sound, it's good that the sound has been updated. I haven't actually, you guys can see, I haven't tested any gameplay or anything like that out myself yet. Now this here, guys, this is the one of the bits I really wanted to talk about. So it says visual damage improvements, added more blood to the face and chest when fighters are cut. Now that's important because one thing I have noticed through my time playing Undisputed, I've been playing it quite a bit recently as well, just trying to understand the game a bit more, just improve a little bit as well at the game. So one thing I have noticed is that when I do cut the opposite fighter, right, so if I'm having a fight against someone and that fighter gets cut, like a cut to the eyebrow or something, one thing I definitely have noticed is that no matter how deep that cut gets, like the ref won't come in and check the cut. No matter how much punishment my opponent takes throughout the rest of those rounds, if it goes to points, right, the ref just doesn't come in to check that cut, and the cut doesn't seem to be getting worse as well, which is a little bit, I didn't really understand that. So I mean, reading this, it looks like they have somewhat improved that and added more cuts and obviously more bruising, more blood into it as well. So that's pretty interesting to see. Hopefully the referee will intervene a bit more now, seeing that a fighter's cut and he needs to be checked basically. So now moving on, guys, it also says increase the discoloration of bruising. Blood can now appear on the boxer's shorts when they're cut. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Increased variety of cut and blood positioning. Now that's good as well, because usually I've noticed as well another thing in Undisputed where when the cut does occur, it's nearly always on the eyebrow, like nearly always. So I mean, now if it can appear in different places, like on the nose or somewhere, for example, that's pretty interesting. That's good to see as well. Increase the depth and size of some cuts. That's another good one. And added a new central zone where cuts can occur, meaning boxers can now get cuts on their noses. See, now this is something my stream was asking me a lot. Like whenever I had people coming into the stream, they were always asking me, so what about the cuts? I don't see that much blood. I don't see that much bruising. So now this, I'm glad to see that Undisputed has now fixed this. Now this obviously is going to be more of a, it's going to occur more often during fights, which is good to see. So this actually shows you now that defense is key, guys, in Undisputed. I've been saying this since the beginning. Defense is key. You can't fight reckless in this game. You can't fight like over the top crazy, over the top aggressive. If you fight crazy and aggressive, you're going to get caught with a good shot, and now it's definitely going to lead to a cut. So I'm happy to see Undisputed has basically made some improvements and adjustments with that as well. So then it goes on to saying health system updates, unified head health and body health into 2 health bars, which are used to determine whether players will be dazed. This should make health distribution and entries into dazed feel more representative of the fight overall. That's another interesting one, to be honest. I mean, so far from what I've read, this is looking quite interesting, and I actually can't wait to get into my first fight in Undisputed and actually try this out. Let's carry on. So it says the referee can now stop the fight when one eye is fully swollen up. That's another good one. See, that shows you guys, don't take punishment in Undisputed. Defense is key. Added punch follow through damage, i.e. if a punch hits you into dazed, the same punch can deal additional damage to the dazed health bar. Okay. Punch follow through can now result in a flash knockdown, which we hope will reduce the feeling of randomness around flash knockdowns. Yeah, that's actually good. That's another good one, to be honest, guys, because I can't remember the last time I actually got a flash knockdown, like complete knockout with one punch. Like, it felt like it was more unpredictable at times. It was kind of non-existent at times as well. So I remember one time I was fighting someone, right? Someone from my stream, and I was beating him. I was beating the guy in the rounds. The first 2 rounds I think we fought. If he watches this video, he'll probably know who he is, which is quite funny. But the first round I was winning completely. I was hitting big shots, probably rocked him about once or twice. Second round, was going well as well, and then randomly in the third round he hits me with one straight hand and it just flash KOs me completely. So I mean, it's good to see that now at least it says we hope this will basically reduce the feeling of randomness around flash knockdowns, because it did feel random at first. So I mean, that's another good one hopefully. Now on to trait updates. It says, okay, so this is basically just about traits. I'm going to go into this a little bit. It says introduce bulldozer trait, which increases damage dealt to opponent's block. That's actually interesting. That's a good one there as well. I mean, that's going to be like, you see obviously when you're trying to block, right, sometimes your block just doesn't block completely. I've noticed that as well, where I'll be blocking my, like doing a full block, like blocking the head and blocking the body, but punches are somehow still getting through. I mean, I feel like mostly that just depends on what fighter you're using. It says introduce rise again trait, gives a boxer increased health regeneration after they recover from being dazed. Okay, so introduce straight shooter trait, which increases a boxer's punch accuracy. Introduce the fisherman trait, which increases a boxer's punch accuracy on hooks and reduces their punch accuracy on all other punches. And finally introduced reckless finisher trait, which increases a boxer's damage dealt and damage taken while their opponent is dazed. A lot of these things, guys, I feel like we're going to have to try out for ourselves. Reading it is obviously one thing, but we're going to have to actually test it out in game and see how it feels. So far, I mean, this is a pretty good update. It's a decent update by the sound of it. I haven't actually had any fights, like I said before. Now on to other improvements. So, reduce tracking on punches thrown when the opponent dodges. The input for feinting, punches has changed. To feint a punch, player must now toggle a feint punch by pressing left on the D-pad. Okay. That's another one. Adding new stumble animations. That's good. That's actually good, because there was usually only like one. I only noticed really one or two. Maybe you guys noticed more. I don't know. I was kind of getting the same ones again and again. Further slowed boxer movement when a boxer is dazed. Okay, so it's even slower now. I felt like first when I was fighting, like when I got rocked in a fight, right? It was like I felt so slow, but when I was trying to chase my opponent down when I rocked him, it felt so quick for him. I don't know why that was, but it says stamina recovery between rounds is now based on how you perform in the previous round. That's a good one. Reduce the targeting range for uppercuts. Players can now no longer see their opponent's day's health bar in online play. That's great. That's a good one right there as well. Alright, let's go here, guys, now. I'm not going to make the video too long, guys, so I'm just going to let you guys read through a few of these. So this is just fighter changes. I'm going to let you guys just have a little read, and I'm going to scroll down. So here, guys, I do want to talk a bit about this. It says bug fixes. So here it says fixed an issue with a camera NPC in WBC Arena. Yeah, oh my days, guys. This one right here, anyone from my stream who watches my streams regularly, you guys will know this is the biggest problem in the WBC Arena. I always have had a problem with this, where that cameraman that's basically filming the fight, right? He's always appearing in the middle of the fight. As soon as you switch sides or switch angles, whenever you fall back into that angle, he just comes in the way of the whole screen and you can't even see what's going on. Like, the amount of times that's ruined fights for me is crazy, but I'm glad to see that's actually fixed. So guys, like I said before, I'm not trying to keep this video, I'm not trying to make it too long, I'm trying to keep the video a bit short. So I'm just going to let you guys read through the rest of these bug fixes, and let me know, guys, in the comments what you guys think of these patch notes, what you guys think of this update in Undisputed. So I'm just going to leave this here for now, and then I'm going to eventually scroll back up on the AI fixes and stuff. I just want to have another look at that real quick before we finish the video. So here, guys, it says AI changes. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't really fight against the AI. Like, I do at times, but very hardly. Like, if I want to test something out, if I want to kind of learn something, then I might go against the AI and just try and have a little bit of practice. But you guys can read through those as well. I'm just going to read a couple quickly. It says AI boxers can now track their own frustration and under pressure levels. That's interesting as well, knowing that if the AI feels under pressure, like you're putting a lot of pressure on the fighter, or the fight's not going exactly the way they want it to go, for example, I mean, they have their own level and understanding of what they need to do to basically try and switch the fight up. It says AI boxers can now use headbutt and low blow when frustrated. That's crazy. That's actually quite funny, I'm not going to lie, seeing that you can only use the headbutt and low blow in offline, right, against the AI, and now the AI can do it to you. So if you're just smashing up the AI fighter in a boxing match, you might just get a little low blow, you might get a headbutt. That's crazy, seriously, the fact that they can actually do that now. So the rest, guys, I'm going to let you guys read up on. So guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I just wanted to go over the patch notes, just as many as I could, and wanted to let you guys know that there is an update that has been dropped for Undisputed, and I'm honestly looking forward to having my first fight on Undisputed right after this video is made, basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below for any other YouTube videos you guys want to see, any other gaming content you guys want to see. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one, guys.